Hi there, Sherry with All About Training Dogs. Thanks so much for tuning in. I wanted to show you a quick video about dog body language. So it's really important that if we want to train our dog, we want our dog to listen, we want to be able to predict when our dog is going to bark, lunge, bite, or snap, or growl even, we have to be able to know what they are thinking, and we do that by watching their body language. It's an area that's really missed in dog training, and it's one thing that I go over in depth with my clients. So I wanted to show you this quick video. So the other day I am working with Shishi, this adorable little Yorkie, and I take her outside because it's better to train dogs and work with them outside. And we're in her courtyard, and I walk her over to the courtyard right next door because that's where I want to work with her because it'll be a little bit better for her. And as we walk over there, something happens and she becomes frightened. In fact, too frightened that initially she doesn't eat. So what I want to point out here, and I'm sorry, I hope you don't get dizzy. I did slow that part down. But her body language starts to change. And if we want our dogs to listen to us, if we want our dogs to come when called, if we want our dogs not to bark and lunge at other dogs, or not to bark and have a fit when we leave the house, we need to figure out when exactly are they starting to get worried. Because a dog can't be frightened and listen and respond at the same time. So as you're watching this video, I want you to see, can you identify what changed about her body language? What changed about her? When exactly did she become frightened? And what about her body tells you that she's frightened? Because this is actually really subtle. Her body language is really subtle. And what happens is it's the part of dog training that nobody really talks about. Look at her little tail there. Okay? So a lot of people think if the tail's wagging, the dog's happy. Well, not necessarily and not always, but the placement of the tail is huge. And what I hear clients say is, my dog knows what come means, but he's just being stubborn and not coming. Well, dogs aren't stubborn, actually. They're not stubborn. I'm going to say that again. Okay, dogs aren't stubborn. And so you notice here now that she's pulling to get away from me. She doesn't want to go the direction I want to go. She's not being stubborn. She's actually frightened. And so the good thing is that she can eat. If a dog is too frightened, they won't eat. And so I had already taken her out over here once before, and I wanted to make this video to educate you and to educate her mom. Because if we want her to come when called and she's frightened, it's not going to happen. And we need to work on that fear first. So here's where it all starts to go wrong. So you see her tail is up, her body is loose. I did slow this down for you. She's just walking. It is in a little bit of slow motion here. But as we go across the street, something happens, okay? So I want you to watch her tail, and I want you to watch her ears. And she does cower, so there it goes. See that tail starts to go down. Right now, instead of up, it was up a few minutes ago. Now it's straight out. Now it's down. Down. So this is just a replay of what you guys just watched. I look around because I'm like, why did the tail go down? Now you might have missed it the first time around. Okay, now she freezes right there, tail straight out. I'm gonna look what the heck is over there, right? She's still. Okay, I don't see anything. She could have heard something. Dogs have better hearing than us, but now look at that tail straight down. Okay, that little nubby tail is straight down. And all of a sudden, she also starts to sniff a lot. So we'll go back to normal speed here. And she starts to sniff a lot more. She was not sniffing this much before. So that's a sign of stress. And then that tail stays down. Look at how close that tail is to her body now. And she keeps going back and forth. She wants to go back the direction that we came. Okay, she doesn't want to go. I make a kissy noise to get her to go with me. The tail is still, it's not totally under. It's down. It's definitely down. But if she were to run away and get into this section of the neighborhood, she would not come when called, even if she knew it. Okay, look at her nub. Let me slow it down so you can get a good look. That tail is tucked and her body is actually cowering a little bit. Her body's a little bit lower. It's hard to see. I try to get down a little bit, but I'm holding the leash and her and trying to make a video so I can show you guys. But she doesn't want to go the direction that I want to go. And it's not because she's stubborn. Okay, so she is worried. And then I want to see if she can eat. She doesn't even want to walk this direction. She's like, no, I want to go back. I want to go back. I don't want to go over there. She gives me a tongue flick. Please don't make me go over there. And I'm actually trying to see if she will eat, because I took her over here a minute before and she wouldn't eat. So I do get her to eat, which is good. So the point I want you guys to take from this is to watch your dog's body language. Okay, I want you to start looking, where is their tail? Is it up or is it down? Okay, because your dog isn't going to be able to respond when they are frightened. I hope this helped, and I hope I didn't make you too dizzy, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks for